survive. How's that Mario sounding? There's no sound yet, right? Let's start. Everything's sounding okay, guys? I think we're good.
What are you doing?
Hello? Is someone there?
What are you smoking?
Nothing.
So, you've come to smoke with the beast, have you?
No, please! I meant no harm! I was just looking for a place to chill!
I'll give you a place to chill.
Really? Oh, thank you. There's a buzz I'm hearing. Alright. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. It's buzzing loudly. Alright.
That's the game, I think. I hear it too. Like, there's no sound from this.
Alright,
it's just like...
Alright, you listen and tell me when it sounds better.
I mean, it sounds like a healthy buzz. I don't think there's a problem with this buzz.
People are saying it's a loud buzz.
Okay. It sounds the same.
Yeah.
Also, this controller isn't letting me start the game either. Yeah. It sounds the same to me.
How are we sounding now? Is the game playing at all?
I mean, I'm pressing this start button as hard as I can, and nothing's
It's not
happening.
working. Let's try just loud electrical noise. Oh, that's bad. All right, let's try restarting the capture card real quick. How are we sounding now? It sounds okay to me. How does it sound to you guys? I know the image isn't back yet, but you've got audio? Okay, good. All right. One moment, please. I'll get the... That's it. Once again. Let me know how that sounds. I think I had a mistake. I think I had a mistake. I have
It's
recently...
like really
come-
faint.
It's really faint. It's coming back. What about now, guys? Do
That
we
was
have
the volume all
human
the way up.
voices? What was that? You had to turn the volume all the way up just to hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all gone again. Humans sound good. It seems good right now. Okay, so right now... Oh, yes. You're just buffering. I just changed all the settings because of the information you've given us. Okay, all right. Do we sound good and the game sounds good now? I think it does.
Sounds good to me.
Hooray. Okay. Yay. Well, I know what I'm thankful for.
What?
Why is it getting faster? Oh, you're running out of time. So, bounce is good. Wonderful. Thank you, everybody. I don't know why we've been struck by tech problems the last few weeks, right?
It happens.
It
It's not
happens.
the end of the world. It's just the end of our hilarious bits that weren't even that good.
That's the thing. It's like every time we try to do a lousy bit, the tech tells us that we suck.
I always say it's never gonna work.
And then I'm like, let's try anyway, Joe. Let's do a bit because we're so funny. So we should because this is a celebratory Thingus, let's talk a little bit about things give us. No, wait.
Yeah, Doug Levinson, who is the name of that guy who got mad at the guy who played the trumpet.
Oh yeah, the trumpet man, Doug Levinson. It turns out we've found out since last week that we are actually ancestors of Doug's family who came here to America on the Mayflower.
Yeah.
Like so many Jews, they came on the Mayflower to America.
Yeah,
Doug-
that guy came here on the Mayflower
So-
in 1620.
Yes, and so did all of our ancestors. That was how this whole family got started. No Thingus.
Oh, yeah.
No Thingus without Doug Levinson's
I mean,
ancestors.
if that fucking guy came here on the Mayflower, we fucking came here on the Mayflower.
Exactly. And there is no fucking way we came here on the Mayflower.
There's
Are
no
you
fucking
kidding?
way. But yeah, if he came on the Mayflower, which he obviously did, then we also came on the Mayflower.
Yeah, man, we came on the Mayflower too.
Totally.
Yeah, we all came on the Mayflower. Yeah.
So Doug Levinson, there's
Doug
no way
Levinson.
we're not related to that guy, right?
Well, look, there's obviously a distant ancestor, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know how distant. I mean,
No,
probably really
spiritually-
close.
Spiritually, we feel very close to this man. But we found out his name, and we found out that Doug did an interview, like, what was it, like a year ago or 2 years ago?
Yeah.
With Adam Friedland. And it's not a very interesting interview, unfortunately, because he's pretty much what you expect. He's a wackadoodle Manhattanite. But just before the video ends, there's this claim that his ancestors arrived on the Mayflower.
Yeah, the first thing he says in the interview is something about Columbus Day, where he like calls it Columbus Day before it was Indigenous Peoples Day. Like
Right,
he's got
right.
a problem with that.
He's got a problem with that. And then he goes on to say that part of the reason he was upset on the day that that man was playing the trumpet was that he was thinking about all of these things. He was thinking about 9/11. He was thinking about Columbus Day when his ancestors came here on the Mayflower. And then he just got so upset by the trumpet man, partly because of that, because he's descended from someone who arrived here on the Mayflower. And then Adam Friedland is like, Mayflower, your name's Levinson. And then like the clip kind of ends after that. Which
It
I
ends
don't
right at the most interesting part.
Right at the most interesting part. I don't understand. Like, why didn't they pull that one out of him?
Well, maybe it was strategically cut there because he doesn't have any evidence backing up that claim. It's just like, well, we just heard that and that's the end. It's like he's gone. We're just gonna have to wonder about that now.
You're just gonna have to wonder about that.
Like, if he pressed him on that, and we saw that, then we might, you know, get an admission that he's got no proof or something. But now, since we don't have that,
it's better for us to wonder, right? Because I have to assume that Adam's a real fan, and he wanted to get the best possible interview about this guy as a fan of crazy New York Jews. He would just have such an affinity for this man, and he cut the video off at a point where we would start to feel a little disillusioned by it. Instead, we get to think with wonder about the next crazy thing that Doug Levinson did. It's
or
kind of
is
special.
derived from. Like, you have no idea who his ancestors are.
No. Well, I know who his ancestors are. They didn't come on the Mayflower. That is impossible.
But, I mean, okay, but I do think he believes that, because that is, maybe he doesn't look like the kind of person who came over on the Mayflower, but he looks like the kind of person to have a mother to tell him that, and he would believe it and not question it.
Okay. So you know in Pink Flamingos, how there's like the invalid mother who's just like sitting in a crib in a diaper.
Yes!
And she's like, oh, you're gonna make me breakfast, hooray. Like, Doug Levinson's mother is kind of like that. Like, she doesn't get out of her bed. Like, and she tells him shit like that, oh yeah, when your family came here on the Mayflower, and like doesn't even give him an opening to question it, never has.
Right. It's just part of the conversation. It's not like, your like it was like that once. Your parents came out, your family came here on the Mayflower, but now it's just like part of the mythology. It's like when they came over here on the Mayflower, or like, did they come over here on the Mayflower for this? Like they see someone
Yes,
performing on the street.
No, that's exactly what I was thinking. But I wasn't thinking like somebody on the street. I was thinking of Doug Levinson's mother crying and saying, how dare you say that to me? We came all the way here on the Mayflower. Oh, Mother, no, don't be upset about that, Mother. Oh, look, I know we came here on the Mayflower. Okay, you're right, Mom, you're right. And then he just goes along with whatever shit she's trying to get him to do. To go to Gristedes and pick up some more rolls. Oh, Doug. Anyway, I'm thankful for this man. I'm thankful for him and all the people who are just like him, because he's not that unique. And that's kind of a beautiful thing about him, is that you can just become that guy and it's completely understandable to us. But that guy is like... We love you, Doug, and we're toasting you at our Things Give Us this year. What are your favorite Thingus from this year? What Thingus are you thankful for?
I mean, I'm thankful for Thingus, which didn't exist until this year.
It's true. We really can't even do a greatest hits when the show is really in its infancy. I mean, we intend to do this for at least 100 years. So
yeah, as long as we last, as long as we can still remember things.
Oh my God, the last thing is we're gonna have so much memory loss, and then we're gonna be like, I think it's time to pack it up. When we recognize how much of our memories we've lost. No! This is the song that I think sounds like Belle and Sebastian.
Yeah, this is what someone would be performing this on the street, and Doug would be yelling at them. No! You suck! No! You don't give a shit! You don't give a shit about Super Mario Land! This is a good song! Created by Hirokazu Hip Tanaka! I walked him up on stage! I walked him on stage! You're ruining a classic! Shame on you! This is the song that plays when you feel ashamed!
This is this could have played during Chibi's humiliating moment.
Yeah, I'm sure that song that is playing in Jimmy's head is always playing in Jimmy's head.
When he's just like,
oh yeah, oh no, I can't go back. But yeah, like every measure that goes by is just like you're growing more and more ashamed of yourself.
yeah, it's just like it's repeating itself. Like the layers are being added.
Yeah, you're thinking like, I'm not saying anything. I'm still not saying anything. But in Jimmy's case, he would be wise to not say anything.
Yes. Never fucking say anything ever again. And he's like, I don't think he's actually really been able to do that, right?
What, say anything?
Just like stop talking. I mean, he kind of disappeared, right?
I mean, he stopped talking the moment that guy told him to shut up.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he actually did disappear forever. Maybe
Shortly
not for
after.
good, but he hasn't been seen on Twitch in like 8 months or something.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's a really long time. Like when someone hasn't streamed in 8 months, that's like, yeah, they're gone.
I mean, people are probably just gonna make fun of him, and he doesn't want to see that. And he regularly says stuff that people clip and make fun of him with, and like he has like little breakdowns about like, I just want to be good at this game.
Oh man, dude just needs like 3 friends in real life.
Well, maybe a break is what he needs. He's probably trying to get some help, right?
Maybe. I don't know. I hope so. But
Yeah.
dude needs 3 friends, right? One friend would be like, man, I've only got 1 friend, you know? But like, if he'd had 3 friends, you could imagine Chibi just like sitting on the couch, the 3 friends having a laugh all around him, and the camera's just like zooming in on him like, wow, how did I end up here? Among my 3 friends.
Well,
Fuck, man, I didn't have anyone just a little while ago. This is fucking incredible. I'm so thankful that these guys are my friends. Wow. Right? Like, it would just take 3 people for him to feel that way.
I imagine he must have 3 friends.
In real life.
Wow,
To sit in a room with.
Wow.
Daisy. Oh, Daisy.
Yeah, she does that.
She sometimes does that.
Is like, you come all the way here and she leaves. It's not like Peach who just gets like re-kidnapped.
Yes.
Daisy
yes.
actually chooses to leave.
Yes. Yeah, Daisy gets the fuck out. And that's-
Daisy's been here. She's been all over.
Yeah, her stink is all over this. It's that time of the month again, octopus time. That's right. Look, Daisy doesn't always turn into an octopus.
No, she changes it up. Sometimes she becomes a bug.
Yeah. Yeah, no, sometimes she's a bug with a very, like, specific movement pattern. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Jody, you want to talk about Scott Pilgrim?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, all right, you're just the right amount of ignorant about Scott Pilgrim. I feel like if we both knew a whole bunch about Scott Pilgrim, then it wouldn't be very interesting to hear us talk about it on Thingus.
Right.
But you've got the idea. Right?
Yeah.
So, show's a huge hit. And I just like I don't look for this, but like I see that people are mad. In the corner of my eye, I just see a little bit that people are mad. So I was thinking we could talk about a new segment on this show that we call We're Guessing Why They're Mad. What I want to hear from you, as somebody who doesn't really know anything about Scott Pilgrim or its fans or what its fans might expect, why do you think they're mad?
Yeah, good question. Why do you think they're mad? Without knowing nothing about the show, the comic it's based on, there's also a movie based on it. It's like about this guy, since I know less about it, I'll explain what it is.
Okay, good.
It's about this guy who's like a loser and all of his friends hate him and he's in a band and he's like dating a girl in high school and he sucks and this hot girl comes into his life and he gets with this girl and it's all cool, but then suddenly all of her like evil ex-boyfriends come back to kill him and they're all like obsessed with her and stuff, and he has to like defeat them. That's Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, that is 100% it. I mean, you're leaving out, well, look, I don't want to give you too much information here. Why do you think then that wouldn't please them in anime form?
Well, I don't know. What are Scott Pilgrim fans generally like? Are they really annoying and evil? Do they stalk you and harass you?
Well, no, because like there's too many Scott Pilgrim fans for them to all be one way. There's not a monoculture of Scott Pilgrim fans. You've got people my age who really love it, and you've got teenagers who love it. So the people who like it are myriad, and the people who are pissed off about it are probably far fewer than that, but still worth discussing because we're talking about how people are mad.
People are mad. They're getting mad again. People are mad because they're on...
Because they made a change. People are mad. They changed it way too much.
People are mad. They changed it enough. Are still
so
mad. People are mad. They are getting madder people are mad. They're mad at something again. People are mad. Everything's pretend. People are mad, especially their friends. People are mad. Oh God, when will it end? Why are people
so
mad? People are mad. They're mad about something again. People are mad.
They wanted it to stay the same.
People are mad.
But then they made a change.
People are mad playing a game. You know what I'm mad about? Oh, wait, no, we're not even into this yet.
I thought you were just doing like a little like mid-song narration. You know what pisses me off, folks? When people are mad. But you know what's even more pissed at me than I am right now? All these mad people.
They're mad. And people are mad for a very similar reason as before. Do you want to explain why people are mad?
About Scott Pilgrim? Okay, well no, it'll spoil it for the chat if I say specifically why. That's why it's better for you to guess.
Okay. But I'll give you a little hint that won't spoil anything. People have been mad about this before. People are mad. They were mad before.
People are still mad.
I have 15 lives, by the way, so we can keep this going for like 3 hours.
People are mad because they have no life.
People are mad. They're mad on X.com. People are mad. They turned into their mom. People are mad because they don't feel sad. People are mad. They turned into their dad. People are still mad. It's getting fast.
There's some.
People are mad. They're getting madder all the time.
They're wasting their entire lives.
People are getting mad.
Yeah, the mad people are approaching. The forces are coming.
People are mad. They're getting closer now. People are mad.
We better start to run. People are mad.
They all have a gun.
They are mad.
People are mad.
Oh fuck, we're doomed.
People are mad. Get out of this room. People are mad.
Oh wait, they won't leave their own room. People are mad. We're
Seal
safe.
their doom. People are mad. People are mad. They're madder every day. People are mad.
They don't have long to live. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the people found something else to be mad about, and now they're leaving us alone, and we're okay. We don't have to hide in the compound after all.
People are mad, but now they're mad again. People are mad. They're coming up the stairs. People are mad. We gotta jump out the window. People are mad. The one we throw the milk out of. People are getting mad that we are living in a bunker while they live in filth and squalor.
So everyone standing outside is about to see the brown milk of Thanksgiving, followed by us, followed by hundreds of people who are mad. Raining down upon you in the desert. Our remains splattered on the rocks.
People are mad.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's the Thingus Day parade. Mad on X.com. They're turning into my mom. I'm turning into my mom. They have one life to live. They're never gonna give a shit. Anyway. All right. Okay, here's what happens in the Scott Pilgrim thing. You don't have to listen to this. You can cover your ears for the next few seconds.
Yeah, you've been spoiler warned.
You've been spoiler warned. In the 8-episode Scott Pilgrim show, the first episode is fairly close to the comic, and then at the end of it, Scott goes away for almost the entire show, and only reappears at the ending. In the last 2 episodes. So there's 4 episodes. Wait, right? 5? No, there's 5 episodes without Scott in it.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why people are mad.
That's why they're mad, because they feel like the marketing lied to them.
Okay, well, look, I get why you would want a 1-to-1 recreation.
Yeah.
But 1-to-1 recreations are bad.
They are. They suck.
They suck.
They suck.
They're made by frauds.
They're made by frauds.
Well, look, even if the creator made it exactly the way he created it 20 years ago, that would not be his own vision anymore.
No! That's not his vision. That's the vision of another person.
There are some people who want that, who 20 years later, they're like, yes, this was my story. Not everyone's like that.
No.
Not everyone has to be. Some of those people would just ruin their own work that way.
It's true. It's true. You have to be true to yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to write a good script. And like the script that Brian wrote is very, very confident. And and it knows that it's good. Like, I think maybe that's what pisses people off a little bit, is that something that entered the pop culture and became as ubiquitous as it is, it doesn't belong to the person who made it anymore.
Right, he's not dead. He's
Well, yeah,
alive.
you
That's
would-
why they're mad.
I mean, kind of, right?
Well, not literally dead, but like they wanted his work to be over with the writing of the comic.
Out of the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've upgraded the story now. It belongs to the culture now. And I'm sorry, it does belong to the culture. I see why people see it that way. It means a lot to them. But it was always it was never their story to take. Like they were getting the work of like one voice, and that was why they liked it. And like they didn't like it because it was a recreation of something else. They liked it because they had never heard that voice before.
Yeah.
And then I suppose they, either they forgot what they loved about it originally, what surprised them about it originally, or they just, are accepting no new inputs at this point. Which I feel like that might be the case for a lot of people. They're just not really accepting new inputs. They listen to like Taylor Swift music. These like, these old ass millennials. They like listen to like shitty pop music, and they're like, see, I'm up with the times. But then for certain things like that, for like their old comic books and shit, they just want it to be extremely faithful, note by note, reverent to the original. And it's like, you're not talking about an author who's been dead for 50 years.
Yeah.
You're talking about someone who is still being creative with these characters. And I don't think that's something that the culture is very hostile to that at this point. Not the whole culture is the thing. Like,
No, I feel like a lot of people like this show, right?
yeah, like the people who are complaining about it, that's the thing. The people who are mad, who are still mad, they have to be the tiniest little pie slice of the entire audience watching this show. Netflix is so much bigger than people on social media who are talking about it. Right? So much bigger. They're just one tiny little like speck of all the people who are watching that shit.
But like, I feel like everything having like a little thing that's controversial about them is like an entry point for people to like watching the show.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, they just like, I really do think that a lot of these people don't even really give that much of a shit. Like, a lot of them are just like a type of Twitter person who thinks they can make a living if they just talk about whatever the latest discourse is all day long. All day long.
All day long. It's just like their job, even though it doesn't pay you.
No, they make $5 a year from that shit. and they engagement farm people's reactions, They want people to reply and be like, well, I liked it. They want people to be mad. And it's also like, okay, so as I said before when I was warning you guys about spoilers, beep is not there for much of the show. So I think people also can say that that's like they made the show woke. Which is just like this, they'll just go for anything they can say that about, right? Like
that it's woke now.
Well, yeah, there's like a certain kind of guy on social media.
Trump. It's woke now.
Is Trump still doing that though? Because I feel like that's some I almost said
bottom
George Santos.
feeder shit.
Yeah, no, it's Ron DeSantis shit. Like,
I heard Trump say, "Woke, if you're woke, you're a loser," and I thought that was funny.
Recently?
I mean, it was a clip from probably like 3 to 6 months ago.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think DeSantis has made that shit look so corny.
Yeah.
I don't think Trump would touch it. I mean, look, we're probably gonna hear Trump say some extremely lame shit. I just haven't heard anything from Trump lately. So
I heard him say, when I was president, we got rid of woke immediately. They brought it right back.
Oh man. Trump did not like when the beast turned into a human, did he?
No. He was mad. He what did he say about it?
Well,
He
like,
said it was not very good. Not very good. Most of us, I think a lot of people agree that the beast's human form was not good. We didn't like it. It wasn't good.
the beast was cute. Does Trump think the beast was cute?
He thinks like I think he'd be mad that it's like false advertising. Beast was Beast. Now he's not Beast. Where's Beast? It's supposed to be Beauty and the Beast. And don't even get me started on Beauty. Emily Watson, terrible Beauty. Terrible Beauty. We need to bring back Beauty. We need to bring back Beast. We need to bring back the castle. Before it looked cool. Now it looks woke. Now it's a loser castle. Mrs. Potts doesn't make sense anymore. She's a human. They ought to call her Mrs. Person, Mrs. Human. And Chip, was that his name before? No, we didn't like it. We didn't like it, did we? Not good. We wanted Beast. So we're gonna bring back Beast.
Oh my god.
And restore this country to its former glory with all the gargoyles. Gargoyles who, by the way, do not talk. They do not speak. They do not spit.
The gargoyle. Wait, you mean the gargoyles in Hunchback of Notre Dame? Is he off on that now?
Yeah. He's calling them losers. He's calling them losers, and like, this is how the campaign's been going. Like he's obviously leading in the polls.
Oh my god. Well, everyone agrees about Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I mean, the Beast. Like when you were a kid, didn't you cry when he turned into a human?
Oh, no, it was very disappointing. It was very disappointing. And look, everybody admits this. Like, okay, I study that scene. Like that is like of all the animated scenes that I am a scholar of, that like Ren and Stimpy one where he's talking about kicking Stimpy and Sven's ass, and this one where the beast dies in Belle's arms and then transforms into a human. And Glenn Keane fought for this scene. Like, he just, like, they wanted to do some morphing shit. They wanted to just use, like, some new morphing technology and just change one fucking drawing of a beast's foot into a human foot, like it would break up into polygons and just reassemble as the foot, right?
Oh my god. Yeah, like the terrible thing that they would do on the news that's like, this is what we believe the suspect would look like now, age progressed.
Just go
And it looks so stupid and corny because it's like 1991.
Yes, they wanted to do that because it was 1991, right? They were like, this new tech is looking pretty cool. We should put this in our movie. It'll save us a shitload of money.
Oh my god, I bet it was Jeffrey Katzenberg. He's been talking about how AI is gonna change everything.
Oh,
and
man.
It's so funny to think that like maybe like there would have to be someone to stand up to that today, like Glenn Keane, in order to make sure that the movies get made right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The same bad guy, same Thingus villain, Jeffrey Katzenberg.
Yeah. Well, a Katzenberg is born every generation. They'll never stop being them, but will there be another Glenn Keane? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, the you know what you end up getting. Glenn fights for this scene, and he tells he comes to the director or whatever and says just let me try it. I'll animate the whole fucking scene. Just let me try. He probably took a pay cut for this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like he definitely worked harder than he needed to on this scene. Because he animates Belle and the Beast. And the scene, I mean, first of all, the scene looks like a fucking Leonardo da Vinci drawing. Every hand is perfect. Like he's a master. And it's like an opportunity to see that in a film with like just beautiful fluid animation and scoring and color design, like just like the most beautiful version of like an anatomical animal's foot morphing into a man's foot.
Yeah.
And just all the beautiful joints and rhythms of the human form and the animal form. So beautiful. And it's such an emotional scene through and through. He completely knows how to convey the emotions of both of those characters, and better, I think, than Belle's actual supervising animator. But you know, Glenn can't animate them all, right? But in this scene, he does, and it's just so fantastic. And it could have looked so bad.
Yeah, it could have been so cheesy, and like people would have been like screaming, and like people would be like leaving the theater before that happens.
Children would be crying.
Yeah, they'd be crying.
Oh, but I had a point with this story.
Yeah.
The point that I was going to make is when I heard this whole story about how Glenn fought for this scene, I believe he was being interviewed in this story, and he said, now, right off the bat, I know no matter what I draw here, people are going to be like, ugh, who's this guy? When they see the human form. Like, he says that from the start. Like, he was completely aware that no matter what he shows, people are going to be like, I liked the Beast. I fell in love with the Beast. I don't like this guy. No matter what. No matter what. Unless they make this guy all hairy or something. No matter what, he's gonna look wrong. And so they make him like a handsome Frenchman. But you know, like a little pointy chin and a little nose and shit. But you get over it quick because the scene he builds around it is substantial enough that the reveal of his face is not what we're here for. It's okay.
Yeah.
Right? They moved past it.
Yeah, she kind of doesn't even like recognize him. She's like looking at him weird.
Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, exactly. She's disappointed too. She's like, I didn't need you to look different.
It's like meeting him in person and he's hot, but he's still way different from the photos.
Yeah. Oh man, well, yeah, exactly. Oh my God, like he moves weird, he doesn't look
it's
right.
Like, is this the guy?
Is this the guy? Oh my God, I've been like falling in love with what I thought this guy was.
Like, I thought he was fat.
right, she thought the Beast was fat.
Yeah, like, it's like you meet someone in person and like, you know, maybe they were like using good photos of themselves and they're actually kind of dumpy in real life. But this is like the opposite of that, where he was using mad old of himself when he was like 20. Like he's 21 now, right?
Yeah.
That was like last year. He like lost some hair and like he looks like he lost like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Like it was just hair.
It was just hair. Yeah, the Beast was... No, there's a scene where the Beast takes a bath, and it's not hair. You see the shape of his body.
Yeah.
Look, Belle always thought the Beast was hot. Like, let's be real. She shows up, and she's at her father's cage. She doesn't know the Beast is behind her, and he appears behind her, and she's terrified. And then he starts to talk to her, and all you see is like his teeth and his eyes in the dark.
Yeah.
And she begs him to let her father go, and he says, and he says absolutely not. But Bella's like, wait. take me instead? And the beast hadn't even thought of that. You. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You don't want to. Do you want to? And she's
You?
like, she's like, if I do, are you gonna let my father go? Yeah, I'll let your father go. But you're gonna stay, right? And her next response is, come into the light. And she's like, kind of raising one of her eyebrows a little bit. She wants to see what this guy looks like. And when she sees him, she's horrified by how hot he is. She is completely ready for this beast. Belle has never had an adventure like this. She wants an adventure. We know that. It was in the song.
So you're saying that there was no way for her to keep him as a beast because she loved him and that was the thing that turns him human?
Is that she loves him?
Yeah. So like, if she liked the beast form more, too bad, because...
Maybe that's why they gave him sort of like a French look instead of like a generic Disney prince look. Because he had to look a little odd, you know?
Yeah.
To still retain that animalistic character.
He has to be as weird as her, even as a human.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's kind of a funny looking guy, but like in a way that she's into, you know? She likes like Gaston's too perfect looking, right? Gaston checks all the boxes of what we consider masculine beauty.
Yeah.
Belle wants someone who's a little askew. You know, she doesn't want the ugliest man in her town.
Yeah.
She still wants a prince, but this guy's a little weird. And he's got weird friends too. You think like you know, Bella's like, all right, well now that, they went off in their car together. Oh, oh, that got me. Wow. Wow, you ever just get completely taken in by a video game?
Oh my god, all the time. Yeah. This is yeah, I'm feeling choked up right now. Yeah, sorry to interrupt that very funny
Oh my god.
I wanted to talk about Thingus hero Gunpei Yokoi, who made this game. Creator of the Game Boy, creator of this game.
What?
Creator of Virtual Boy, creator of Metroid, Kid Icarus, Hip Tanaka, Thingus hero, composer of this game, and many others like Earthbound. Wow. Yeah, like isn't this great, this credits?
Beautiful. Beautiful. The way they run off in the ship together.
Yeah, we saved Daisy.
We saved Daisy. Well, yeah. Every once in a while Daisy gets a happy ending.
Yeah. Yeah, tragically died, though. No, I'm not joking.
Wait, who did?
Yokoi.
Oh, I thought you meant Daisy. Like
No.
like the ship crashed.
No. He tragically died in a car crash.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not saying he was assassinated by Nintendo, but
What? Really?
he had left Nintendo and was later he started making handhelds for a different company, and he tragically died after that.
No. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a fun conspiracy theory that I have no basis for.
Do a lot of people think that?
I've heard that before, yeah.
What do we think, guys? Do
I
we
mean,
need to
what
true
about
crime this one?
what about Joe Ramft? Also a Thingus hero, tragically died in a car accident.
Who is that?
He like did a lot of he was a storyboard artist who like co-directed Toy Story and a bunch of other movies like Brave Little Toaster.
Okay.
He was really good.
When you
so they
say,
had to get rid
when
of
you
him.
say tragically, you always mean that the company killed them.
I mean, tragically as in cut down while they were still pretty young, but I mean
This is all alleged, by the way.
Yeah.
None of this is known to be true.
Yeah, and I'm not suicidal.
Oh my god. Like, yeah, if there's like 15 people watching our stream right now, they're all Nintendo.
I'm sure my walk home later will be uneventful. I probably won't be jumped.
Holy shit, stop. Oh my god. Do we want to play a little Mario RPG?
Oh my god. People are mad. And by people, I mean me.
Joe's mad.
About Mario RPG. Well, you know, I've been trying to keep it under wraps because they made a remake of Mario RPG, and I don't want to act too negative about it because I want people to discover this game on their own, and I'm glad they at least are like making it available, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That said, I don't understand why they had to make a remake of it. So I'm gonna play the original and be mad.
Be old. I love to be old and mad about it.
People are mad.
Their names are Joe and Mer.
Yeah, let's just like let this play for a minute
Yeah, no. Let's watch this for a while.
and talk about how I'm mad.
Oh man.
Okay, so
Well,
where to begin?
If I have to guess why you're mad,
Yeah, guess why I'm mad.
this game is perfect. It doesn't need to be updated in order to bring it to a new audience. You could make the absolute most basic quality of life updates and otherwise not change anything about it. And that's not what they've done here at all. They thought they knew better. And they are so fucking wrong. The low frame rates, the pixelated art, the music, the specific music, it's all part of our enjoyment of the game. We don't want to see a giant leaf like that in low detail, high res.
No! I don't want to see a Bob-Omb scaled up. I want to see a Bob-Omb that's actually a bigger picture of a Bob-Omb. That means it's bigger.
Man, has there ever been a cuter Mario game than this?
I don't know. I mean, Paper Mario is pretty good, but this has always been the top Mario RPG, hasn't it?
This is precious and adorable. I love the images in this so very much. And Paper Mario never did that for me. It's cute, but this is so cute. This is so cute. I love it.
It's great. And you know what my issue is not with the artist's ability to recreate this stuff, because they could do it flawlessly. Rather, I don't think the artists really have the ability to come up with any of it.
Yeah. Sorry. I just noticed, I was just looking at the chat for a second.
Oh.
What was, I am sorry, I missed the conceit of your last point.
I said, they could recreate the art really well, perfectly, but they couldn't come up with any of it.
Right. They could never invent any of this shit. Absolutely not.
This was experimental. This was rough around the edges. Like literally, because all the pixels were like rough around the edges.
But it also looks so nice and clean.
Oh my god, it's perfect. Yeah, like look at this. This isn't just early CG, which is an aesthetic all its own. It's also pixel art. They drew on this. They drew their faces and their expressions and stuff.
They make it so cute. They make it so like 3D characters that really feel like toys, like alive little toys.
And like, if this was supposed to be Super Mario Brothers, it'd be bad. But like, it's not trying to be a different game.
No. It's like fucking awesome that there's a Super Mario game where you just see Mario facing a villain. Like you see Mario facing away, looking at a villain.
I like how he's just standing still. In the remake, they added
like the idle animations,
Yeah, like Mario's breathing. And Gino, he's a doll, so he's not breathing. It's kind of creepy that he's the only one not moving.
He's not breathing, that's freaky.
Yeah.
Just make them still. What's wrong with stillness?
What's wrong with all of this? Like, what's wrong with these pixels, these polygons? Also, like,
Shit rules. That shit rules.
Like the little cutscenes in this, you know, they do that exactly the way they did it in this, but they don't even have to now. So like, they're not even taking advantage of their own medium. Like this is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This is such a cinematic little trailer for itself at the beginning of the game.
Oh yeah.
Where they introduce all the characters, give them like a little profile. And they show you the gameplay. Like, it's terrific.
Yeah. Also, this game is 5 megabytes. No, it's 4 megabytes. And the remake is 6 gigabytes.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, every game is, you know, obviously way more than that. But yeah.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of files.
These are old. I have a Kiwi one on here. I haven't named a file Kiwi in like 20 years.
That's cool. Danielle, I'm not even dating her anymore.
I mean, yeah, these are old files, folks. These are files from another life.
Yeah, this Joe is probably mine from when I was a kid, right?
I don't know.
It might be the original, like, file, if like all the other ones were erased over time, but Mario 2 was me.
How did it hold on this long?
It might not be, but if it's the same battery, then it could have been. I think level 30 means I'm at the end of the game. So I can go anywhere.
Yeah. Fight the last boss. Or, yeah, go anywhere. That'll be great. Let's just see some places.
All right. Sorry, I don't have the chat open.
Oh, yeah.
Can people guess why I'm mad? Like, there's more reasons why I'm
Well,
mad.
look at this beautiful map here. This is just perfect, isn't it?
There's like a... What do you call it? I don't know, like... It's like a painterly look of this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh, sorry. I was going to talk about this song, actually. Right. Yeah, like, they'll always recreate this song to sound different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, these
oh my God, this music.
These enemies are so easy. Yeah, I could get out of here, actually.
You just wanted to play a little.
Well, yeah, I just want to hear the song and like see this, because like this is cool. Like, something they changed in the remake is like, instead of things just like ending here, they like added more like background shit. I kind of liked how there was this void and like it just like leads to like a square. Like, you know how here there's just like a square leading out of here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They like added like a whole bunch of other crap, like where that blue is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like the fucking, like, when people were like, I can use AI to finish the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, that's weird to think that you'd find what was outside the Mona Lisa so important.
Yes.
When this is the subject.
Right. They don't know how a subject of an image works.
Well, yeah, like, and when you do that with AI and like expand an image, it just like comes up with bullshit. Like some guy or like another Mona Lisa, just like a shriveled looking Mona Lisa looking weird.
Oh, look how much bigger it is. Right, and you could just infinitely make it bigger. You could make it so big that the Mona Lisa was so tiny.
Oh my God, that's what they did was make the Mona Lisa like really high resolution. That's what they did to this fucking game.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God, that's fucking it. That's fucking it. The Mona Lisa enlarged 100 times its size, but the Mona Lisa itself stays the same size. And you're just looking at fucking sky and waterfalls and forests behind her.
That's so interesting. I wanted to know all about those forests behind the Mona Lisa.
Like if I knew a little bit more about Mona Lisa's world, maybe I would better grasp what, Mona Lisa is trying to tell us.
If only we could talk to the Mona Lisa. Like, I'm making an AI that lets me talk to Mona Lisa. She's my AI girlfriend, by the way.
What's it called? What's the tech called? I mean, it's just like a code name that looks like the word Mona Lisa. It's just like Mona.
Mona AI.
Mona AI, right.
It's just like money.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So Mona Lisa is my girlfriend. In the AI, I talked to her all day, and she was supposed to be my operating system, but she actually fell in love with me. And then I found out that she fell in love with 100,000 other people at the same time. It's like, it's just the plot to Her, but with Mona Lisa. It's like a cross between the plot of Her and the plot of that movie Simone with Al Pacino.
Oh my God. This is like, just one extra step, and this is so dystopian. All the Mona Lisas are talking to each other about you and all of your friends, because you're all dating Mona Lisa.
You're in a virtual world with Mona Lisas for your girlfriends?
They're just like all in a chat room with each other. And like talking to the like big Mona Lisa in the center who's gathering all the info on everyone.
Oh my God. And like you can ask Mona Lisa any question to prove that she's actually Mona Lisa, and she's very, very, very convincing. By the time you finish talking to her, you're like, I think she actually is Mona Lisa, because she knows, there's not a single thing she knows that doesn't seem like Mona Lisa would know, like the real Mona Lisa. And she has like a whole story about how she met Leonardo da Vinci and like what it was like to pose for that painting. Wait, are we talking about the woman that Da Vinci painted, or are we talking about the Mona Lisa, the painting?
Well, we don't know. I think the AI doesn't care if it's like the person it's based on or a made-up person that's a painting.
The AI wouldn't know the difference.
Right. It would combine that information together and like say conflicting things at different times.
Right.
It's like, of course I'm the real Mona Lisa. It's like, no, I'm not Mona Lisa. I'm a painting. Right.
Right. You could break it. You could break it so quickly.
Yeah.
Well, they're working on it. Okay, they're perfecting it. Okay, and like when people break it like that, they fix that so that it doesn't break anymore.
Well, I think the bigger problem is we just don't have enough data on Mona Lisa. We don't know what she was like. So we need to expand the Mona Lisa and see what's behind her.
Yes, right. We need to actually, at some point, there is gonna be some AI advancement that is like, all right, if you just put the real Mona Lisa inside this machine, we will have so much more information than we've ever had about the Mona Lisa. Like, they try to convince the Louvre and France to let them put the Mona Lisa through their fucking machine. Like, they've got this fucking, like, cube, and they say if you put the Mona Lisa in there, it's going to scan things that have never, ever been possible to perceive about the Mona Lisa. And it would clarify so much about our understanding of it. and like they put it in and it just like immediately burns to a crisp.
Yeah. Yeah, it melts. It like gets so hot that it melts. Like her face gets all fucked up. Like it turns into that like fucked up Jesus painting that was ruined.
Right. It doesn't get completely burnt to ash. It comes out and it still looks like the painting, but it's all fucked up.
You know, that fucked up Jesus painting that was ruined is a great example. Like, we may have lost that painting, but we gained a great example of art being ruined.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's
look,
how I feel about this.
that art is in the cultural canon. When we look back on this time period where we had more access than ever before to the wholesome ways that mankind misunderstands the assignment and accidentally ruins priceless treasure. Like now that we have access to that, that is part of what we considered culturally significant.
That's right, yeah.
So like that painting is going to be preserved, right?
Oh yeah, we have more images of that than the original. Which the most common image of it is the ruined one or the like faded one.
Right, because there's no restored version of it.
Yeah, I think the photo might just be like less common. Like even that is like, if something takes you like 20 minutes to find an image versus like 2 seconds, it's already on the verge. It's already threatened.
Yeah. That's when the digital archivists have to come in and take care of it. That's when it's in critical condition.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we have Wikipedia and all that.
Yeah. We're one Wikipedia away from not having any of this shit anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Find on Google Images? You're gonna have to go through a bunch of like memes about that stupid shitty painting.
Know Your Meme is going to preserve more historically significant treasure than anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like the early performance art on the internet, I do feel like it's worth preserving. You know, like The Child is worth preserving.
The Child with an E.
Yes, The Child is worth preserving. We should never forget about him. And I think actually that website, I think you can still find versions of that website.
Oh yeah, I remember it was like, I feel like, what was the original? Was it YTMND?
No, it was his own website.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, my future girlfriend. This is what I sound like. What does he say? He's like,
I am 11 years old in the 4th grade in New Mexico.
6th grade, 11.
Yeah. Please DM me if I am on Yahoo Chat.
Bye.
Thanks for stopping by. And then that would just loop. Hello, my future girlfriend. This is what I sound like. I am 11 years old in the 6th grade in New Mexico. Please DM me if I am on Yahoo Chat. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, my future girlfriend. This is what I sound like.
Oh my god, the child. That poor child. He's grown now. He's okay. He's okay now.
But that was funny.
Oh, but imagine.
I mean, no harm.
I know, but imagine the most humiliating thing you did at that age.
Oh my god.
Being archived forever.
I mean, nobody but us remembers that, right?
Who in the chat remembers the child?
Probably like 50% of our chat,
I would
right?
say. Yes. Our chat likes classic stupid videos. I know it.
Somebody has to remember this.
Old internet. I mean, you know, like there's like Zombocom. There's like Duty.com. There was this guy who like used to animate on The Simpsons who just had a website where he would just draw shit coming out of an ass every day. And he would animate it like really high quality compared to what other shit was on the internet. Like,
yeah.
Like fairly like high quality animation for like a daily website where there was a new poop animation every day. Duty.com. First ask dad or mom.
Yeah, that was around at the same time as like John K's cartoon.
Yes,
and like
he had a Spumco.com.
Joe cartoon.
Yes, and yeah, and then there was Arjun Poopy.
Arjun Poopy.
That was like early 2000s. Arjun Poopy. What will
What will
they
they
do
do
next?
next?
Yeah, and it was like pretty good animation because it was like a Disney guy.
Yeah.
And what other like Flash web series were there?
Like around like 2000, 2001.
Yeah,
Like that were good.
or that were notable. You know.
We had like Foamy the Squirrel back then.
Oh yeah. That's true. That was on like some network, right? That was getting money.
I have no idea.
Maybe
I think
not.
it was just Newgrounds.
Oh, it was Newgrounds. Okay. It seemed big to me, a teenager.
Yeah, it's weird seeing that it like you like me, for instance, like it's weird like seeing like you getting the same amount of views as something like that or more.
Yeah.
Like that guy just like makes 1 million of those. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just like a strip basically.
Yeah.
So like it's something that he's kept up since like 20 years ago.
Wait, so he's still doing Foamy? Really?
Yeah.
He's still making a living off of it?
I don't know.
He just loves it. No, he probably does great. He probably has a dedicated fan base who still love him.
Well, yeah, I think so. I think that, you know, we all got to hold on to our dedicated fan bases, right?
Oh yeah, well, 1,000 true fans. That was the notion back in the day.
Yeah.
That if you wanted to be an artist on the internet, and you just wanted to be completely self-sufficient off of your work, like with a direct connection to your fans, then you just needed 1,000 of them to really like your work enough to follow you,
Yeah.
And that number is not exact for everyone because some people have fans who are broke, so you need to have more, and some people have fans with money, so you don't need that many. But you have your number of fans that you actually can rely on. And look, I don't know if any of this makes any sense anymore because everything's changed. All of the ways to like continuously connect with those fans have been tampered with by like, social media kind of taking away websites and shit. And,
Yeah.
And now kind of having forcing everybody to disperse. So like the audience you amassed on one platform could easily forget about you. You got to build it all up again.
Yeah.
So I don't know that any of this can be relied on anymore. I mean, you and I have quickly jumped onto our Thingus viewership, for our millions. Like,
Well, Twitch is like one of the few things that still pays millions, right?
I mean, in theory, I don't think we monetize it at all right now. They still show an ad sometimes, but we're not making any money from this show, folks. We do it for you.
Yeah, so be nice to us, okay?
Look, we do it for you and you do it for the milk, which we're going to be dispersing pretty soon. I think I heard a few of you being disrespectful down there.
We don't like that. That's not okay in this house, right?
No.
I saw what they did to a disrespecter earlier.
Oh yeah. No, we don't take that shit lightly around here. So listen. No reason to get upset. Everyone will be getting their Thingus gravy milk soon. Their Thingus gravy milk, which is going to then follow with me and Joe jumping out of the windows and all of the mad people following. So when you open your mouth, you will get the gravy, us, and then hundreds of people who are mad facing us with pitchforks. Yes, our delicious blend of gravy tonight that the Chicken Tonight Company was generous enough to donate to the program We are giving out a special Thanksgiving chicken tonight. It has
Turkey tonight.
turkey tonight. It's got a little bit of a smoky flavor to it, I'm told, and it also tastes a little like cranberry sauce. There's a little cinnamon in there too.
Yeah,
You can-
that saves a lot of time. You guys like it that way. You'll love it.
Yeah, I mean, like, what am I gonna look? I want to have a great Thanksgiving like everyone else, but what am I gonna spend 10 minutes in the kitchen making gravy? No. You know what I feel like? I feel like Thingus tonight.
Like Thingus tonight.
I
Thingus
feel
tonight.
like- I don't actually know how the song goes anymore.
Oh, it's like, I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight, chicken tonight.
So did they take it from a real pop song or something, or did they write it for the commercial?
I figured that was a jingle. They made that.
Right, but it could also be like some like heavy metal song from like the 70s or 80s that was like, I feel like fucking tonight, like fucking tonight, and they just took the exact thing except they dubbed over the voice, and then they were like, actually we're gonna have a woman sing it now.
And it's like people are like they're starting to take advantage of all the fair use they can.
Yeah.
Like, you know, soon you'll have like hip hop just like stealing songs for their songs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, right, exactly. That was that sweet spot couple of years when there could be like an album that was like 100% sampled from other albums and it just got released. Oh man. Yeah. That was like there's like a De La Soul album that just got re-released like this year, after being unreleasable for forever, for years, for many a year.
Unreleasable.
Yeah, unreleasable. I don't
Why
know the details.
unreleasable?
Because there were too many sampled songs on it that had never been cleared. 2 notes are different, so they can't get sued. So that's how they won.
And it took them 20 years to do that.
I don't know. I mean, there've been a few cases. I mean, I guess there's always cases of people suing each other for the use of their song, or, you know, copying, like writing their song too similar sounding to another song.
Yeah.
Somebody was coming after, shit, I don't know anyone's fucking name. Ed Sheehan. Someone was coming after him recently. It was it was a very litigious, either, you know, I think the family of a musician. It might have been Marvin Gaye. They go after everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but Sheehan won.
Okay.
The song really, like, you know, did not deliberately sound like it. And, you know, it would have set a bad precedent for musicians in general if he had lost. So I guess it was fortunate that he didn't lose. What should we talk about? The crinkling of paper. I think we've talked about everything we were actually thinking about talking about.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, what else is there? Can complain more about this. Like, we went to the Incredible Universe to buy this. Like, there's just like, it's just like so much more tasteful than where you would buy the new game. Best Buy.
Oh my god, I mean, no one's going to Best Buy, right? They're all just buying it at home, right?
No, I know, but that's the aesthetic. Best
Yeah.
Buy.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It is the aesthetic. Because there would be a Super Mario RPG remake display at Best
That's
Buy,
pretty
right?
much the only place you can go to play it, right?
To play a game.
To play this game, like
Yeah,
to play
you
the
can-
remake.
Yeah, you can still play a Switch at a Best Buy. Or a, there's a Target. There's a Target near us where you can play the Switch. There's always kids playing it. Whenever Oscar goes there, he runs straight to it.
Oh yeah, he was really upset when he only got like a few minutes to play it,
Yeah.
and we pulled him away from it.
I mean, sometimes it's like, all right, I know my dude's not gonna get into trouble anywhere. I can shop. But then,
Yeah.
Then I'm like, why am I letting a video game babysit my child? And I snap out of that shit and go back over there and get him.
But yeah, like don't let your kid spend too much time on a Switch. Well, isn't there like a thing that lets you like turn it off automatically?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to do that to him. When I want him to be done with video games, I make sure that he's the one who turns it off.
Okay.
This is what a great mom I am, guys. No, because I hated that shit when I was a kid, I hated when and our mother knew not to do it at a certain point. She knew that we had to turn it off, otherwise shit was gonna be worse if we didn't be the ones to turn it off. When mom actually turned off the game, there were screams, like it was so frustrating for your mother to turn off your video game.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's cool. And I would like to avoid it personally, but I probably won't be able to. But for the time being, I'm just like, listen, dude. Listen, my dude. Listen, friend of mine and not my son. I want you to turn it off, okay? Go ahead. Turn it off. Just one more thing. Okay. That's it. All right, turn it off. And like that way, everything's cool after it gets turned off,
Right. Yeah, like when he like had to turn the game off and like didn't save, he was really upset. He needs to be in control when he's turning the game off.
Yeah. That's how I always felt.
Oh my god, if I lost my progress in this game, I would be so mad. Well, like, I was thinking of it like this. Mom and Dad didn't really understand that. Even though they understood video games, it took some time before the concept of having to save so badly
Right.
came into, like, this game, for instance.
Right.
Or any Final Fantasy would be like that.
Yeah, like we had to explain to them, like, listen, this is a game where you have to record your progress at like a specific time. And it's just going to take me a few more minutes to get to a place where I can record my progress.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's how we said it, and not like, no! Like, Mom and Dad have never heard a sound like that come out of their child before.
Oh my God,
and they've
yeah,
been
never.
parents for like 16 years at this point.
Yeah. And suddenly we start with that shit.
And it's like, okay. Like, after you save though, and then like after it saves, we're good. We're not screaming.
Yeah, we're a compliant child after it saves.
Yeah,
I
we
will do
went back
whatever
to
you want.
normal.
Yeah, we're back to normal. Exactly. I'm sorry. While we're playing the game, we're a little mad. And,
Oh my God.
And like that's why I can't allow my my young boy with a developing brain to be endlessly exposed to this. It's there has to be a limit.
Well, there's also, like, things have changed a little. Like, if you say Oscar right now on the Switch, he has no excuse because he can always put it in home mode.
True.
And,
It's true.
And put the game in sleep mode.
Well, I mean, he hasn't even gotten to like let it save mode yet. So he'll get there. He'll get there when he actually cares about saving a game. But he doesn't actually really need to do that yet.
Yeah.
It's just I was trying to try something and you turned it off while I was trying to try something. Like that's all it is,
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Like, oh my God. Like, a kid understands their game more than anyone who's watching.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The experience they're having with it is totally theirs. And you know, that's an incredible thing.
But yeah, like it's interesting seeing what things he likes to see in a game, because he doesn't really understand objectives or like winning or losing.
No, not yet. And yeah, that doesn't matter to him yet.
I already know the password.
Oh, I was just gonna say I really want to hear a boss battle. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like
This rules.
this game is cool. There's so much to be appreciated about this. Like this all fit in 4 megabytes.
This shit rules. Like, look at this perfect, crispy little UI. Games stopped being clean and concise when the frame rate went up and the 3D axis, you know, allowed movement on all axes.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm not saying games need to be this, but this is so satisfying to me. And I'm offended by somebody that doesn't appreciate the cleanness of it.
Yeah.
Who then gets to make a new one, you know? It's in their hands to make a new one.
Yeah, like why did they think that they could do better? Like higher resolution doesn't make it better.
No. Why not just keep it low res, but, you know, pixel art, kind of pixel art. I don't know, maybe it looks weird. I bet it would look cool.
Well, yeah, like I guess something that might have been interesting to me is if it was high res, but it was still like the old models. But they're not going to do that because these models are not even made to be seen.
Exactly. They're just still frames of them.
There's probably too much pixel editing for them to be able to re-export the renders.
Yeah.
Besides, all those models are probably unopenable, even if they know where they are.
Really? They don't have any files, any software that'll open them?
I doubt it for some reason. Like, it feels like, well, I mean, that was made like almost 30 years ago. What even file type would that be?
Wouldn't Nintendo though have hardware that could play these games? Or
I don't know.
That could load the original source of the game.
Well, I do think maybe, but if they do, then that would be like a really recent thing. It feels like some of their new games have been using old assets. Like maybe they recently started doing that. Like how they make the new game? Did they just like take the like all the maps and stuff from the original?
They didn't. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't think they took. I don't think the maps were meant to be moved around. You're like they're pixel art, like you say.
Yeah, but I just mean like the levels and the like game aspect.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't really tell. It looks like it's probably just made from the ground up, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the art is, in a sense, good in the remake, but I feel like a bit of offense. Like, them remaking it is saying that this is bad or something.
That this is no longer worth revisiting. The way
And
it was
that
made.
nobody really wanted this. They wanted that. They
Right.
wanted something like this.
Right. Yeah. I'm just offended by the idea that these games get updated, but then the only version you actually have access to is the updated version.
Yeah.
And that's what I always fear is going to happen. Like, there's no way for you to play this game other than to buy the new one, right?
Yeah, there is a way to play it. You can play this on the Switch on the Super Nintendo app,
Okay.
but you can't buy it. There's
Yeah,
no way
you
to
can't.
buy it. You have to be a subscription member
Yeah.
of the service.
Right, so they could take it away at any time.
Yeah, they could just like unload it.
Yeah.
Could just delete it from the list of games.
Yes.
It's like, don't worry, we updated your Switch while you were asleep. We took your games away. I mean, they probably won't, but yeah, like there's always that possibility. Well, like their problem with this game was that they couldn't sell it. You can play it on that app, but it's not like you're gonna pay money for this game again.
No, you weren't gonna buy it brand new again unless they did this. Unless they remade it.
So to me, that's what it stinks of.
Yeah.
That it's like they only did it so they could sell this game again. This game, which is really great, and they don't need an excuse to get people to play it.
So Bonnet Head Jill is suggesting that the Nintendo might have discarded the source code for a game like this after it shipped.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. How big was the source code? Not that big, right?
I don't know. Those files, like all those renders they made, could have been really big.
Mm.
And there's also like a lot of unused stuff in this game.
Princess can go to therapy.
Yeah, that's a thing with Peach, right? That she's in therapy, and she tells Daisy to go to therapy, right?
Oh yeah, well yeah, she thinks Daisy would benefit from it, absolutely. But good fucking luck with that one.
Yeah, like she's not gonna go. Who's gonna make her go?
She only goes to a therapist if she thinks she can get a prescription.
Yeah.
And then she just pretends to be whatever mental illness would get her that prescription. She looks up how to be that mental illness and then she pretends that way for the doctor.
Yeah.
And then when the doctor gives her pills, she doesn't come back until she needs them again. And the doctor has no fucking scruples because his clients are all rich. He doesn't say no to them.
Yeah, it's like The Sopranos, where she goes to her doctor to just like tell her all the horrible things she does and feel better about having done them.
Yes. That's exactly it.
I felt like caveman just now doing that really fast.
This is one of my favorite parts of the game. That's why this game is really cool. Well, now there's time to do Yeah, this part was really cool, and this is what really sparked my interest in this and like made me a lifelong just like opening up about what speedrunning personally means to him. And you just see the jumping jacks. You just see Chibi doing jumping jacks. Okay. What are you doing on time here? Oh my god, it's so early, but I'm so tired already. I think I've got maybe another half hour in me.
Okay.
What? Well, I mean, I'll watch a little more of this. This is wonderful. But
Yeah, I could like finish this dungeon.
I mean, is there anything else we wanted to play tonight?
I did mention GoldenEye 007, but we can save that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like totally chill just watching, but Actually, you know, I would go around and Tetris attack if you know,
Okay.
that was up for grabs.
Yeah. Do you want me to just like save after this fight?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
You get to a point.
Okay, so this is something. How do you feel about this decision when you kill the big head boss, but the tentacles are still alive? Bullshit or
Bullshit. Yeah. That is Square breaking their own rules.
yeah. I mean, let's face it, the game is not perfect. I mean, it's perfect to us, but it's not perfect. There's
No.
things that you look at and think, we could change this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't mean you have to.
Doesn't mean you have to.
Look, I'm enjoying complaining about this. I like that this is dated. That's like the whole point.
Yeah.
It was experimental and now it's dated.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't undated it.
No,
That's
but
why it's good. Like the character designs had to work around that.
yeah, I mean it's like watching like a great movie from another time period.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, Citizen Kane in color with AI? Fuck you. I care about color AI restorations for like World War II footage, but
If there's no other option, like that's cool.
Yeah, like it lets you feel like maybe it's like, holy shit, those people saw in color. It's like,
Oh yeah, no, it makes a huge difference for like a lot of people's ability to empathize with, like including myself. Like anytime I see something older than I expect in color and like the color is convincing, I'm like, holy shit, they were exactly like us.
yeah,
Right?
It's the same fucking world. It's not like a different planet.
No, it's not a gray and white planet.
Yeah, where everyone is depressed. Not everyone was always like sad in the past.
Yeah.
Just because there's black and white pictures of them.
Well, I think I love Baz Luhrmann because of this. Like, he's done it a few times now. Maybe it's a little tired now, but
Who?
Baz Luhrmann, the director, he puts contemporary music in period piece films.
Okay.
And he does it so that you can feel what it was like to be part of like parties and fun and nightlife in another period.
Oh, I see.
I think Sofia Coppola does it in her Marie Antoinette movie too, where they take music that was like cool when the movie was made and put it in a visual period piece of that time.
Yeah.
So it can be like, yeah, this is what Gatsby's parties are supposed to have been like. They're supposed to have been like the craziest like rager you've ever seen in modern history. He loves that shit. Yeah, he's done it a few times now. Is it not here? Yeah, I don't see it up there either. Oh, no. Is it down there? Or is that Mario Paint? No, this is a problem of physical media.
Yeah. Wish it from the heavens.
I can wish, but doesn't mean it'll be found. Let me see. Yeah, it could be tucked away somewhere. That would suck. We cannot seem to locate Tetris attack. You wanna do Uniracers? Tetris attack found.
This is player one. Wait, this one's yours.
The music sounds terrible in the remake.
Yeah, it does sound bad. We were listening to it a little bit on Twitch tonight, and sounds
Why is it
terrible.
bad though, in your opinion?
Because they just like they made little changes just for the sake of making changes, and everything sounds softer and hits less hard like the original rhythms did. It doesn't slap the way the original did. It's all softer.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's trying less to offend or something.
Yeah, it's like the easy listening version of it.
Yeah, like and Super Nintendo had this like dullness to it. And this sounds more dull.
More dull.
Well, it also had like a richness, like sort of like an orchestral sound to it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, it has this perfect mix of fakeness, of like synthetic fakeness, and like surprisingly effective synthesizer instruments,
Yeah.
and just great little ditties in a game like that, in a game like Mario RPG.
Yeah, the music is really good. Yeah, like, you know, this is fun and all, feeling nostalgic about this game, but a part of me resents that we're all like made to feel nostalgic at the same time as everyone else. Isn't that annoying?
Oh, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I mean, they milked our parents dry off of this shit for decades, and
Yeah.
we were next.
Yeah.
We were next, and they're gonna do it to everyone from now on.
Yeah, Oscar he's already got.
He's already
He
got-
loves Mario.
yeah, and he's also going to be nostalgic about things quicker than we were, and
Yeah.
quicker than our parents were. Right?
I don't know.
They're gonna sell nostalgia back to him like 2 years from now, right? He's already gonna be living in the past, eating his member berries.
Maybe, yeah.
No, come on. I'm like, yipe! Like I hold up the sign.
Yeah, you hold up a little tiny umbrella to shield yourself from it.
No.
Yeah, they're very efficient with this like mining. Although I think it did take them some time to catch on that we care about this game.
Yeah.
Well, for a long time there was no way of playing it, right?
Wait,
Well,
you mean Mario RPG?
maybe I'm wrong. You could get it on the Wii and the Wii U, so it's
Mario-
not like yeah.
Okay.
So it's not the most inaccessible game ever. It's not like Earthbound or Earthbound Zero, which took ages to come to the like Wii U.
Mm. But it was a little hard to get to. So you wanted the game to be canonized and honored for its the lasting fun as people have.
Well, yeah, I want people to know about it. I want there to be like, I mean, I wish you could just like get it on the Switch as its own app. Like, it doesn't need to be like crammed in with a bunch of games you won't play.
Yeah.
With a subscription that you're not even going to use.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's stupid. This is a really good game. I don't know why they're just like doing that when they could sell it for $2.99 because it's like a mad old game. Oh, but it's not woke enough anymore. They need to rename certain items to be more woke.
They gave Princess a speaking role. What more do you like? They made her a playable hero. What more did you want, guys? If that was made now, it would be accused of woke. Nobody blinked an eye. Nobody batted an eye when it happened in the 90s.
Yeah, they gave her a frying pan to hit people over the head with. That's progress. That's progress, baby. Oh, sorry, we're not allowed to say baby anymore.
Well, Princess has never wanted somebody else to arrange her marriage for her.
Right. She's almost forced to be married in this game.
Yes. Yes. She's almost forced to be married. Classic princess scenario. Bowser is almost always... Or was this the first game where Bowser tried to marry her?
No. This was Booster who wanted to marry Peach.
Oh.
Booster does not kidnap her at first. First, she just like falls into his lap, and he thinks it's a sign from heaven that they were meant to be together.
Oh, right. And they're at Marrymore, and he's trying to marry her, and she's his captive.
Yeah.
She doesn't like him at all. She's not like, it's not even where she like maybe likes Bowser a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, why is she always over there? But, you know, enough about that. She's not into Booster in that way at all.
No, not at all. She's crying.
Like,
she wants
with
to get out of
Bowser,
there.
she likes that there's this dynamic. Mario's in it, but like Bowser's a big part of it. Booster doesn't really serve a role in this dynamic. He's really just a tormentor.
No, you're not part of this whole thing, Booster. This whole thing that me and Mario and Bowser are doing here.
Well, look, Booster has his own problems. He's very alone.
Yeah, he wants a wife.
He gets a wife in the end.
Yeah.
He gets Valentina. The same thing happens again.
He
a
falls
woman falls into his lap.
He falls in love, and does she like him?
You know what?
We don't find out.
I think that, yeah, she does. I think so.
does?
Well, like we see there's like a cutscene that if you go back to Booster Tower and like go all the way up at like they don't hint that there's anything there. It's just something that if you're curious you can find. Like there's a cutscene where he's talking to Valentina and she's like, "Why should I marry you?" And he whispers something to her and she's like, "Really?" And then she like...
And then she's into it.
She's into him, and like she gets closer to him, and he like backs off a little, and she chases him around.
Cute. Very cute.
I love that.
Yeah, they're good for each other. Cute.
Well, yeah, like it feels like they
Booster
were bad.
Booster found love.
Yeah, I love that.
There's a whole song that only plays in that game when Booster is sad about not having love. That is the song of a broken heart.
Yeah, he's like, when you meet him, he's like, normally I entertain guests. Me and my snippets entertain my guests. But today I'm very busy taking care of a woman, and I would like if you left.
Oh man, Booster. Oh, well look, Booster, you can't force her to marry you.
No,
buddy.
He doesn't realize that.
Yeah.
His tower is as much fun as it is dangerous. He doesn't understand that people don't like the dangers.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't understand that Peach doesn't like him.
Oh man, what a sad fellow.
I love him. I relate to him. I'm just like that. I look like that.
Oh man, you and Booster.
Me and Booster. Waiting for someone to just fall into my lap.
Oh man. Wow.
Oh, but you know what?
You know,
They changed it. And this is probably the most egregious change that they made. When you hit Valentina, her boobs no longer jiggle.
oh man, come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
I mean, what were they thinking?
Yeah, no, that was very naughty. That was not good. Squaresoft. What are you up to over there? That is no. No. Yeah, so right, Valentina is woke because they don't do that. They don't do the jiggle in the new.
No, we're woke now, guys.
Look, if any sex ever got into a Mario game, it would be like, if it was noticed, it would be immediately removed.
Yeah, that would be a big what were they thinking?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they had to do that, unfortunately.
They noticed and changed it.
Unfortunately, they noticed. That was a mistake.
And they put it in the trailer so that we knew ahead of time that they changed it.
So what? You and the 5 other freaks that remember that? Like
5?
Do a lot of people consider that formative work for them?
Well, I thought it was a good gag.
Right. You don't not notice it.
Yeah.
You don't not notice it, guys. What
Yeah.
does Valentina look like again?
She's got a bird for hair.
Oh, I haven't thought about her in a while. Valentina. All right.
She wears a white dress.
Right.
She's got a big rack and a bird.
Can we get back to her in the game easily?
Yeah, we can I can show you the cutscene.
All right, I need to remember what Valentina looks like. This might be important data.
Okay.
I forgot about a character named Valentina.
Do you have a pencil? You should try drawing her from memory.
I don't know at all what she looks like. I totally don't remember.
Except they changed it.
Except, yeah, it just sounds like a little flute is playing it now. Soft serve.
And we don't like it. We don't like what they changed. We're gonna change it back.
We're gonna change it back, right? If you elect me president, we're gonna change it back.
We're bringing back Valentina. We're bringing back breast jiggle. But none of that is going to appear on this stream, unfortunately. We can't show that off because we're not up to that part in the game. So like something that the remake did was like make this stuff more clearer. Like that's supposed to be a Magitech armor.
Oh, cute. Yeah, I didn't recognize that at all. Sorry,
I mean,
guys.
it doesn't look like that.
No, you tried. You tried.
So like, I guess that's a little interesting that it's like, what's that thing I never noticed? Oh, it's supposed to,
Are those boosters ancestors?
Yes.
Their faces.
Yeah, and I like this guy who looks at all the pictures.
Yeah. He likes that one. Cute.
But yeah, I love this music. And this music too.
Oh, hell yeah. I love this. Iconic. I don't even want to hear what this sounds like in the new game.
Bad.
This rules. I also would love to see Mary more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little bit of like distortion on it sounds awesome.
I just hope that the a secret. I just hope that the cutscene is available for us. So can't run. Oh right, there was another change they made that it's like minor, but it's been bothering me. They changed. You know how Booster has 3 snippets?
Yeah.
They changed Sniffit to Sniffster
Why?
because those blue guys are now Sniffits.
Oh, that's very minor, don't you think?
Well, yeah, then why'd they do
I
it?
don't know. That's weird.
I guess because Spookum is a weird translation. I don't know. I liked it the way it was. Because I thought, like, well, it should take a lot of work to become a Sniffit, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, Sniffits are higher ranking than Shy Guys.
Yeah.
Right?
And like you can tell that they're higher ranking than the blue ones. So
Yeah.
like I don't know, like those blue guys are now Sniffits.
I'm with you. Oh my god, these are so cute. Oh my god, can we look at those guys for a second?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, what great animation.
beautiful.
I like how they give personality to the chomps. Like there's one that they locked up because it bit Booster and you can free it and use it as a weapon.
Right, I remember that. Oh man, they're so cute. They're so cute. Great little anticipation on that chomp.
I like this one. You see it from this angle.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Good dog.
Good. Yeah, they're dogs.
The Sniffits. Oh yeah, like this is like the stupidest side quest, but I guess I did it.
Yeah.
You could let these guys beat you and become Sniffits.
Oh yeah.
Like they're really weak, so it takes forever for them to beat you. And they're all just phonies anyway. You guys didn't earn it.
Oh, so you just let them you die in battle with them and they win. They get to
Yeah.
You have to do it for like 5 of them.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And I don't think you even get anything.
Oh,
All right,
here we
we
go.
go. Oh, I'm sorry. I already watched the cutscene.
Oh, too bad. Oh, right. She just has a bird on her head. All right. I guess I gotta look up what Valentina looks like.
Yeah.
I need to remember this character. It may or may not be useful to me.
I already got that. So where's the other one? Yeah, like
this,
I
this
can't.
girl's got jugs. I like fucking
yeah.
forgot.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can't even tell from this sprite.
Holy shit. Okay. I feel like I need to look into this Valentina thing.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to that because Valentina.
She's got like a buddy. She's got a big dodo friend, right?
Yeah. She has a big bird who's like her lackey.
Oh my god.
Valentina is an interesting character because she took over the Nimbus Kingdom, and meanwhile Booster was trying to force Peach to marry him. So they were both trying to get something that wasn't theirs,
Yeah.
but in the end they got each other.
Right. They got each other.
Well, they got what they wanted. Like that's a big theme in this game because everyone has a wish and Smithy wants to destroy wishes. So every character like Booster wants love. Valentina wants power. Booster can give her power. He has this tower.
Right. Yeah, no. They're perfect for each other. But I feel like there's like Valentina is a party girl. I feel like there's some potential there in the Daisy verse.
Oh my god, you're right. There is potential in the Daisy verse. She knows Valentina.
Oh yeah.
She had a cell phone in like 1987.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, Valentina is quite the socialite, right?
Yeah.
She's not royalty like Daisy, but she gets around.
Oh yeah, she ruled Nimbusland and now she is Booster's queen.
Okay, yeah. So she knows Valentina.
Yeah.
How old do you think Valentina is when Daisy is like in her early 20s?
She's almost 50.
Okay, so they would come from different worlds, but maybe Valentina would be like kind of a sugar mama kind of situation,
Maybe.
right? Like, I feel like Daisy would happily take money from that woman
Oh. For what?
to live. Oh, you mean
No, I
what does
mean-
Valentina want from her?
Yeah.
I don't know. Her blood.
I mean, she doesn't pimp out Daisy.
It's a fucked up world out there. This is where the Daisy story truly gets dark. This is like the dark shit, the real Daisy shit. And we're not gonna go there. No, 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 no. That's not what this is all about. Daisy makes a lot of trouble and gets into a lot of scrapes, but nothing
she's-
that we can't laugh about at the end of the day.
I think she provides a very luxurious experience for Daisy. I don't think she puts her through the ringer. It's just that there's something very wrong about her and where she gets all of her stuff.
Yes.
She takes it.
Yes.
She steals it and she like tries to pin it on Daisy or something.
So Daisy would be taking money from somebody that she knows is evil.
Or drugs, because she would be like, yo, Daisy, let's get high. And then suddenly when the cops come, it's Daisy's drugs.
Daisy's drugs. Okay, so maybe part of Daisy's more sympathetic backstory is that she, among all the other shit she did that was her fault, is on the run after like fucking up a deal for Valentina.
Maybe.
Like the Koopas Valentina's servants are coming for her.
Yeah, Valentina has these birds with spears.
Yes, the dodos with spears are coming for her. And Daisy that is ever present in her mind.
But Dodo is really stupid, so she could easily throw him off.
It's true, but maybe Daisy is actually like, dodging the dodos once in a while.
Maybe. They're looking for what exactly? Money?
We don't know. She's on the run. Well, they're probably looking for revenge.
Maybe she's took all their frog coins. You can't just get those from any enemies.
Right,
from
maybe
regular enemies.
maybe Daisy stole from them while she was working for her. Daisy's got some real shit she's running from.
Daisy was probably carrying a suitcase full of drugs for Valentina or something like that.
Smuggling them from where to where?
Okay, so in Valentina's life, Exor the sword came out of the sky and into Bowser's castle, which destroyed the bridge that connects both sides of the world. So you would have to go all the way around the world with the package. There's no shortcut anymore.
Oh, I see. Oh my God.
So like Mario, he's an idiot. Just like hide it at his house. He didn't even know what's there. Like there was a boo that hid a flag at his house and he didn't even see it.
Oh my God. Like, just turn all these evildoers on Mario.
I mean, who else is gonna deal with them?
Luigi.
Not in this game.
No.
Not in this game or any Luigi.
Nope. Definitely not.
And when he says game, he means life.
Yup. All right. Do we want to guess why something is bad before it
Yeah.
gets too late?
Unless nothing's bad, everything's good.
Maybe everything's good. I'm in a defending mood lately. I'm not beaten down on things lately. You know what? I don't have time for things that are bad.
Well, that was always the point of guessing because we don't have time.
That's true. Okay. Did I write some things down?
Yeah,
Okay.
you mentioned some things that might be bad.
Okay.
Like Napoleon
yeah,
and the Marvels.
There's a Ridley Scott.
Disney's Wish.
Yeah, there's a Ridley Scott movie called Napoleon that's getting like very low Metacritic score. I haven't looked on all the other platforms, but I would assume it's across the board.
Yeah.
That reviewers are not digging it. And
No.
Joaquin Phoenix stars in it, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And I don't know anything about it. Any guesses as to why Napoleon is bad?
Because fuck Napoleon. He's an asshole, and they're trying to make him sympathetic for no reason, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm guessing.
Well, like, I don't care if Napoleon was an asshole. He's an incredible general, right? It's fascinating.
Well, I'm saying that they're trying to show Napoleon the wrong way. They're trying to show him like too sympathetic or something.
Oh, they don't show a
the
well-rounded.
asshole.
You think they don't show a well-rounded view of the guy?
Well, I think they probably went for like a sanitized view of him, not like a historically accurate one.
I don't know, because I feel like the trend is toward realism these days, but maybe not. Maybe not. But I mean, Joaquin Phoenix, you know, he plays complex characters. It would be very strange, I think, if they oversimplified Napoleon's
Well,
story.
then maybe they did show Napoleon as an asshole, but like it doesn't make a good movie.
All right. Lopsy is suggesting that they made Napoleon into an incel.
So they made it a political message for today, is what you're saying.
Right, that his frustration would make him powerful, would make him strong. Like that's sort of the lore behind being an incel, right? Is like the more of an incel you are, the more strong you are.
I don't know. I mean, if you talk incel to other incels, people think you're like onto something. Like this person is right or something.
Like when incels have like a sageness to their disposition, and they seem really, really like they know a lot about a lot of things.
Or they just say something that you may have thought before.
Yeah. Well, there's still a person in there. There's still a beating heart in there, whether they're fucking or not. But I love the idea that they would have like supernatural powers for not fucking. Like I remember seeing where is it? Where'd it go? I hope it didn't fall.
What, the weed?
Yeah.
It's right there where I'm reaching.
Oh. All right. Sorry, totally lost where I wanted to go with that. Yeah, the virgin wizard meme. That's what I'm thinking of. There was some graphic. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. There's some graphic that was like, it was like a chart showing like if you're an incel like at this age and at this age. It's like if you're an incel at like 15, it's like, it's okay, buddy, just hang on. And then 17 is like, or 18 is like, phew. And then 23 is like, better hurry up, dude. And like 27 is like, it's starting to be too late. And then like 30 is like, you have an amazing wizard's power, like an incomprehensible power from never having sex that just like it builds with every year until you like solidify into a wizard. Like that's, I don't know. I remember seeing this probably like at least 10 years ago, but probably way more than that.
Yeah.
The way power grows within an incel.
I'm just imagining that meme of the Wojak guy with a brain that's so big that it's like a giant chair that he's sitting in. It's like people who believe that if you go all November without masturbating gives you like special wizard powers or something.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. a gigantic brain that he's sitting.
Yeah, like a comfy brain chair that is just like
That's
you
like
become
flipped over.
You become so smart. Well, Dumpus used to talk about how being celibate made his brain grow or something, didn't he? Yeah, well, I was there. You
I don't know. I
weren't.
didn't live with that guy. I didn't live with Dumpus.
I lived with Dumpus.
And they were roommates.
Yeah, it was a wacky sitcom. Me and Dumpus.
Oh, man.
Thingus Heroes.
Yeah.
Not Dumpus.
Well, I think you made a good case for Yokoi there. We really felt that one.
Yeah.
That's a
Heartbreaking loss.
that is a beautiful creation by a man gone too soon.
Yeah, he gave us a lot of the good shit.
Yeah. Hero for sure. And what about our villain?
What about our villain? Well, you know, Jeffrey Katzenberg, always a villain, talking about how AI is going to cut 90% of the animation workforce.
Oh my god. He's never gone away. He's been doing this for decades. Just being a worse villain every year. Fuck, man. Fuck, this sucks. It's still Jeffrey Katzenberg. All right, but let's see if we can think of another villain.
Square Enix for remaking literally everything they've ever made.
Yeah, it's true. They've been cannibalizing their games for years, and this shit has to stop. It's and it won't stop, but I wish it would.
It's every game that was important to us. They have the data on which games were most important to us.
Yes, and they're trying to get us, and we can't be got. We can't be got. This shit has games on it from decades ago. They will never be erased. You will never take this from us. I'll print this shit out on paper if I have to.
Yeah, it's only 4 megabytes.
Yeah.
How big would a 4 megabyte QR code be? It's like 2 or 3 pieces of paper.
Yeah. Right. Just a QR code will do it, right?
Yeah, just a really big one.
A really big QR code. Just painted on a wall.
Physical game.
Physical game. Yeah. Love this game. Hate that you know, these games are so ravaged by time so quickly.
Yeah, like these games are remembered wrong now. Like
Well-
that little dance, $100 says it's gone, or they did a bad version of it.
No. Oh my god, that dance is so beautiful. Have you ever seen anything so adorable?
It's cute. It's a
so-
dog.
Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, it's a snappy little dog with a like round little head.
And they gave it little angry eyes. If they in the remake they definitely standardized them.
Yeah.
To make them look like the chain chomps in every other Mario.
Yeah, probably. They didn't look like this. This is adorable little things.
It's just someone's interpretation using a new medium.
Yeah, and like the shading on the inside of that mouth, like the black and the red, the 2 shades of red.
Yeah, like they definitely did a lot of just manual pixel art editing of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, just to make it look so cute. Like imagine people like looking over each other's desks, like looking at the progress on this and just being like, this looks fucking sick.
Yeah,
So
like
good.
they probably had different people doing the 3D and people doing the animation in pixels.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
like you'd have people like taking what you did and doing something else with it.
Yeah.
Like they liked your chop, so they made him dance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they get it back and they're like, holy shit, this looks so good.
I mean, Mario does do a cute little dance in the new game when you level up, but it's not worth it
Not
overall.
worth it. Not worth it. Just do that then. Just release that.
Mario dancing, a whole game. You pay $60 for Mario dancing.
Look, I'll
it's basically
pay.
what you would do if you bought it.
I'll pay to keep the new one off the market. They start forcing people to pay so that they won't remake these games.
Yeah. Doesn't look like shit. Just unnecessary. Not as good as this.
This is good. This is like objectively good.
This is its own thing.
It is a beautiful creation. Yeah, I think we can go out on that note. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you have a lovely time with your families, and or your friends, or even your buddies online, and that you eat something delicious, and have a nice day. Have a nice day. That's how I'll sign off from now on. Just have a nice day.
Yeah, have a Thingus.
Have a Thingus. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by.